Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Join today for the Fitchburg Senior Center, my friend Jill McCone. Jill, welcome back to the show. And how are you doing this November?
I know, but it's like summer. I'm just trying to rearrange my schedule to get out early.
I know I may or may not have snuck out early yesterday, but that's besides the point. It's just been such a nice time out there, and
Right.
it seems like it's going to last a little bit too going into November. So
Not bad.
it's not bad at all. I'm thinking when I see the veterans program come up, I think of the year when it snowed out right
Oh,
before the
right.
event, and
Yeah.
so you just never know what's going to happen in the month of November. But
Right.
either way, Jill, you do have a very busy month in November
Yep.
because of the great veterans program that you guys put on each and every year. And I know it's a
Yep.
collaborative effort, but pretty special event for the
Yeah.
Senior Center to put on. Tell us about this year's veterans recognition.
You got it. So, some of the traditional things we always involve fifth and sixth graders from Eagle School. And they do, some artwork, some singing, reading of some poems. And then we always have a theme. It always used to be kind of centered around the poem in Flanders Field about the poppies. But Doris Coster, our Fitchburg Singers leader, kind of changed it to just a different theme every year that is educational. And I always really enjoy learning about the topic. So this year we're doing service medals and ribbons that are awarded for certain circumstances. And so Doris, one of the singers, Cam, put together a really interesting PowerPoint describing just different medals and ribbons and what they represent. So, and then that correlates. The history teacher at Eagle School then has the kids do the research. The art teacher has them, they're going to draw different medals. And then we'll have their artwork on display. So yeah, it's just a good program. It's going to involve a lot of different people, and we usually get a nice turnout. So yeah.
It is. I do like that it's a different, especially the last several years. The theme is always kind of special to pick a different portion of
Right.
the military and understanding what's going on.
Yeah.
Last year with the different cemeteries and recognizing they're all over the place. You wouldn't have even known potentially
Right.
that they're, the American soldiers are in other countries at cemeteries. So
Exactly.
it's a good theme, but all in recognizing all the veterans, and you get a good turnout of veterans as well,
Yeah.
which makes it a little bit extra special. And we also are partnering with the Gorman Wayside
Right.
Memorial Park. We're hoping for good weather
I know,
that you can
right?
go up and take a peek at that. But
Yeah.
just another thing to add to already a fun program.
It'll be a great day. And so people can come for the ceremony that starts at 11. And then if they did want to stay for lunch at noon, they would have to call for a reservation.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Moving on, then we've got the ABCs of LGBTQ.
Right.
It's an interesting program to kind of again understanding what's going on here.
Yeah, I read the book, and it's really a comprehensive, easy to read, sort of humorous book describing a lot of the different terms that are used, just a way to educate yourself. And we really felt like our new group that we had started, the social group, the lesbian social group, which have since changed their name, we were talking a lot about the uncomfortableness sometimes around the holiday if there is a person in your family that identifies differently than you, and how do you speak to them, approach them? What does their term mean if they, are transgender or whatever? So this is just a way to normalize some of this and give people some comfort to educate themselves. And this speaker is fun and lighthearted, and yeah, we've already got several, I think almost 15 signed up, and that makes me feel really happy that people want to learn about this, and myself included. There's a lot of terms I'm not quite sure what they do refer to, so yeah, I'm super excited about this program.
Yeah, it is good. Thinking of inclusion no matter what for the holidays, but
Right.
just have a better understanding of who we are, no matter what we are or what. There isn't
Exactly,
any
we're all
label. There isn't.
humans,
Take it,
at the
take it
end,
off the
but
table there, and yeah,
yep.
great opportunity to learn more. So, which
Yeah.
is great. That's what you do at the library, which you bring in some great topics here
Yep.
to explore a lot of different things. So it'll be good there. Get signed up. through the
Yeah.
program's registration, or give the senior center a
Yeah.
call on
Yeah.
that. Moving on, got the. I want to get to this medication road trip, because I think this
Oh,
is
yeah.
really. You had talked a little bit about it last month, but I think it's really a great thing that medications, even over the counter medications,
Oh, yeah.
can offset things. It can just be a nightmare to kind of understand, and just because they're over the counter doesn't mean they don't have effects.
Absolutely. And this is a partnership with the UW Pharmacy School. And so we together wrote a grant and got funding for this. But truly, this is a hands-on teaching opportunity. And so the first part of it was we recruited volunteers that would be the trainers. So it's not just staff doing the program, it's going to be these trained volunteers. And then they're going to go on site I think they're going to meet at Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
And just learn about some really common over-the-counter drugs and some common drugs that you might be on that are going to be interactive. And I think I spoke about this at one of the meetings, Jeremy, about the Benadryl, where we did have a client that came in and they were presenting as being very drunk. But we knew they weren't. And come to find out, they had taken Benadryl and it really just whacked them out. And there's a lot, there are some warning labels, don't take if you're over 60, or, especially the drowsy type of antihistamines, but really good reminders and a really nice educational opportunity.
Yeah, and I think that's the key here is, again, it could be over the counter, doesn't mean that that's just an automatic safe piece.
Right.
So, and glad you shared that example, because these types of effects happen to a lot of people, and some
Yeah, it
people
was
don't want to
really,
talk about it, or don't
yeah,
even know what's happening.
well, and that's the thing. Had we not really seen it in person, I've never really, it was one of the case managers, like she wouldn't have believed it, like just to see how this individual's personality just changed and their behavior was so bizarre, and it, appeared as they were drinking and they were not. So, yeah.
Yeah, good. It'll be a good session there. You got a couple more sessions here
Mm,
in November, so definitely get
yeah.
signed up quickly if you haven't
Yeah. Yeah. No,
already.
they're filling up for sure.
I believe that for sure. Let's get a quick patio update, because
Oh,
you've been
yeah.
working hard, and
Yeah.
you're so close, if not right there on the
We are
edge.
just 4,000 away. We're up to 46,000 from 50,000, and just this generous community, generous supporters of the senior center. It just blew me away. 14,500 from businesses, and then the rest from just participants, volunteers, just amazing. So because we're so close, we're able to start the RFP, the request for proposals. So we hope to get that out soon and get somebody hired early next year and have a groundbreaking date to advertise. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
Very.
I suspect you and I are going to meet on the patio in future shows, and
Maybe
that's.
after hours with the cold one even.
I will be there with that for you,
I like that.
certainly. As we wrap up and do turn to the holiday season, I do like to always ask you, going into the holidays, just in general, that the doors are open for people to come out and talk to you. But folks, it can be tough times during the holidays, and I know
Mhm.
you guys do a great job of helping people, whether it comes to holiday gifts, supplies.
Yeah,
But even we've spent so much time, and you've had so many great guests talking mental health and stuff. But the
right.
senior center is here for you during the holiday season as well.
Yep, yeah. The social isolation around the holidays, or just dealing with loss. A lot of people are doing that. And so, yeah, it's really important to reach out. It's really important to check on your neighbors over the holidays. And just a little extra TLC, because the holidays aren't always wonderful for everybody. It can be a difficult time. So for sure, reach out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say come down to the senior center and
Oh,
have
yeah,
some fun. That's where you can
totally.
get some cheering up and seeing some people. I mean,
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
serve so many different facets down there, but I think one is the socialize
for
piece. Is you
sure.
can get away from being by yourself and come down and just hang
Yeah,
out.
even if you just sit in the fireplace room, there's people just milling about, and people are chit chat, or the coffee table is always full in the morning. And hopefully people feel welcome when they come in. But yeah, just to get out of the house.
All right, Jill. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for your time as always. We'll look
yeah,
forward to checking with you in the month of December. Crazy,
I
crazy.
know. Crazy.
All
Yeah.
right. Have a good Thanksgiving, and we'll check in with you next month.
Thank you.